Welcome to Chalk and Cheese Podcast. One DJ, podcast, one comedian, and two other guys. Chalk and Cheese. Come on.
Begging it. Yes, as I was saying, this is the Christmas edition, the last show of the year. I am excited for no reason at all, but I must say that
Chris is the anchor general, you know, because everyone is scared of just be yourself, bro.
I'm not joking.
Be yourself.
I am myself. Don't tell me what to be.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to start the show with an argument.
No.
Because you're trying to say I'm not.
No.
You are starting the fucking show. This is the last show of the year. I'm thinking like we're going to have a peaceful show. And you're pissing me off, my G.
Yeah, because you're anchor pussy.
You know it is, yeah. You know it is happen. You know when you know when that child at school. Yeah, idiot. You know that child when they're at school and he have to stand up in front of the class and talk and that reach him now, and then you have the him friend beside him and say, brother, fix up her. You can't do it right. And he get angry at that.
Anyway, we're getting back off topic.
No.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Go on, Anchor.
Anyway.
Anchor butter.
So I want you lot to
butter.
You have to have respect for the anchor. If there's any day you have to respect, it's today.
Alright, let's respect the anchor.
Okay, bring it back.
Go on, butter.
Bring it back, baby.
You want respect and you do that shit.
I know.
Yeah.
That's Chris. It's Chris.
Don't hold on. No, why you blaming
you know
me?
you go around Chris and start.
Bring it back.
But you can't do it. It's hard, isn't it? All right, but you know the tune. The tune's kind of hard. Boom. All right. So best moments of the decade for 2019. As I say, the podcast started this year, and allow me, man, take me seriously, please.
Go on, bro.
Man said the best moment of the decade, 2019.
But it's written down there.
Yeah,
The decade.
It's written there.
Brother, the
See, it's written.
decade start 2010.
But it's all good. The decade is 10 years, bro.
Best moments of the decade.
Yeah, but you don't.
Well, Chris, he wrote
But
it.
then you said 2019. And you just kind of you said a decade and
Did
said,
nothing happened in 2011?
Come on, Hanka.
no, listen, leave him alone. Leave him
Hanka,
alone.
man.
You're not just trying to
No, leave him
nitpick
alone.
right
Now
now.
go on, now go to you, man, bro. Come on, you got this, fam.
Go on.
It's nothing to get. It's just, you know, I'm just nitpicking right now, and I feel
Let me
Why
ask
for
you.
the nitpicking?
Let me ask you a question, anchor man.
no.
In the last decade,
anyway,
no.
the best moments of the last decade. So you talk up, my
In the
G.
last decade,
Nah.
how has your progression been from 10 years to now? Have you had a big progression in life?
No.
No. Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I have really.
What happened? What did you do?
I got into comedy.
What?
I got into salsa.
Brap.
Did you excel in salsa?
I advanced.
You're going.
Got into kizomba.
Kizumba.
Advanced.
Why for Kizumba?
I
Why you kiss up
played.
Zumba?
I played.
Yeah, kiss up Zumba. and Tolo. And Zukopunko.
Well, no, yeah, pipe.
I played the flute.
Okay.
What, all since 2010?
Yeah, from upwards.
You played the flute.
You couldn't do none of these. You didn't do none
No,
of
I
that.
did. I
before
spaced
2010.
it out within 10 years.
What I'm saying is, before pre-2010, you didn't do none of them. Because if you did salsa, that's irrelevant.
No, it was just mainly personal training and fitness. That was
That was before. So salsa, kazumba,
flute
and
comedy.
And comedy. All from, okay, cool.
Yeah,
What made
and
you wanna
massage
stop?
as well. Massage.
So
doing
that's your
massage.
greatest achievements, playing the flute.
No, comedy, I think. But
No, but the one you mentioned, the fucking flute, you can't. You look
because
like a flute.
I'm giving you a list of what I've done.
So did you when you say massage? Did you take like
a massage course, level 4,
like sports massage or like
sports massage.
Oh, for the guys when if they
Yeah,
get
but
injured.
you learn normal massage before you do sports.
Massage man grind.
Come on, bro.
So you learn.
You know, for massage man grind.
You know,
You can't even answer that.
No, I've never massaged a man.
But you know how to massage a man's groin.
you've never massaged a man.
But you,
like,
No,
but you know the
Brother, when
techniques
you had to
too.
do the course,
I usually take.
when you had to do the training,
Uh-huh.
and you have to give example, yeah? You tell me say I'll be a woman alone.
There was women and men, but
Don't
I worked
lie
with a
enough,
group.
No, he's saying there's women and men.
I
But
worked with women.
so I'm a man, and I've got a pain in my groin. How would you massage it for
Find
me?
a woman Don't come to me. I
But
don't
for
want to see.
sports, you learn.
It's a sports. I've had a sports injury.
Like
You're doing
sports,
side.
rugby,
I
them big
would-
old rugby
You know what?
man there.
Listen. Don't
we'll
worry
not
about the
touch
whys.
there.
Don't worry about the whys because I know as a personal trainer, and you have your clients that pay you
Yeah,
big
squat.
money.
Yeah, squat. A man
They
with
pay
a
you-
squat. Yeah, spot a man with a squat.
They pay you big money. Now, I'm sure
Yeah,
one
behind
of your,
the man
I'm
that's
sure one of your clients
Is a squatter.
over the last 10 years have pulled a
That's why
muscle
we don't do no
or
squat.
done something and you've had to use
leg day.
your sports massage skills on that client. And it's don't worry about the whys, but you have. You can't say you've never put your hands and used your sports massage on
Deep massage.
on but you've
Deep
done it.
tissue and
And
man's-
it's not even a bad thing because if
Nice.
that's your.
But if I could be honest, I haven't.
But you can't be honest. So I can't take-
Why can't I? Why can't I? It's like you saying, "Oh, what was that thing you said? You never,
Never have
had,
stinking
you
foot,
never
yeah.
had stinking traders."
How is it the same?
It is
How is it the
because
same, bro? Listen, you do sports
got trained
massage.
to get
You
massage,
learn
man.
to massage people
And
with
most of
sports
my-
injuries.
Well,
and
how them teach you?
I would give advice.
No, wait. How do them teach
give
you?
Right, so I went to the course, and the
This
course
seems like a
fantastic
Chris fact.
course. What we did was we talked about the stuff, and the next day
Physical
we all had to
training.
strip down,
Ooh,
and the women
sounds
we
kinky.
massage the
Sounds
women.
kinky.
the women will massage the women.
Well, we will massage the women.
No, that's lies.
Lies.
I
lies.
worked
That is
in
lies,
groups.
that's
I worked in
lies.
a group, but my group
Chris,
was
They're not
always
gonna do
women.
that.
Chris,
My group was always
somebody
women.
I listen to this right now. I gonna know you from
Julio,
the group.
can
I
you come up
remember.
and tell us the truth?
This is the always massage, mate. Anyway, all right. So that's your biggest achievements, yeah.
Yeah, I would say within the
So what about
decade.
what that they're like? What about achievements? Those are things that you started. They're new skills that you learned. But what would you say your biggest achievement was?
Winning the flute competition.
Flute champion 2012.
Yeah, get the mice them out of the village. Beat Piper record.
So, yeah, what would you say? What would you say was your biggest achievement?
I would say
Doing the
creating
juice
a
of
character, creating a character that went viral. That was one of my biggest.
Don't lie, man. Your
achievements.
biggest achievement was the other night when you
So
got
then your
beat shit.
eyes get viral.
Huh? What?
Okay, that's cool. That's
What are
cool.
you talking
What about you? What about you? What would you say over the last 10 years?
You're
Like,
a
how do
dickhead.
you feel the last 10 years have gone for you?
Life changing.
Eh?
Yeah, compared to where I was 2010,
Yeah.
2011,
Chief,
12,
look at him
them,
dropping
yeah.
sweets all over him.
Cause I start comedy 2013, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 13. So that's where it changed for me. You know, understand me? I've changed from what we used to do to a different lifestyle. So achievements wise, now great achievement obviously is when we do my one man show, and then doing in the
First one man show.
yeah, when we do the Indigo. That was a big achievement. Like, to be honest, that is my biggest achievement I feel in my career is putting on a one man show and doing it, because when we do it was me start promote at the beginning of the year. Remember 2016 we start promote from February. I'm say yo, like once you book the venue, you know, you have to say
Yeah.
we can't do this. Like, you know what I mean?
Imagine you got enough seats to fill.
Yeah,
bro.
man, trust
Yeah,
me,
no,
and
that's
then
a big
you have to
achievement. That is a big,
push, and
big
then
achievement.
finally did it, and then then after that there was achievements such as going doing Canadian tours and going to America to do shows and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of achievements in terms of comedy career wise.
You just in Blue Story just the other day.
Yeah, in a blue store. Yeah, I mean, in a blue store, I get a little cameo night. So yeah, man, I'm grateful for that as well. So it's been a lot. I feel there's a lot to mention, but those
You just
ones,
be bragging now. And just
yeah,
be
but I
throwing
think
it
the
in
show,
our face.
the
So we-
tours
we don't
and
know.
the shows one in terms of career would be my biggest one, especially my solo, the one man show. I feel that was a great achievement.
Yeah, man, big up for that.
Yeah,
what about
man.
you?
I haven't had no big achievements, to be fair. I'm still trying to
You're a
surface
waste,
the net. Yeah, that's me really.
All right, now can we be serious?
I already said this. The guy can't be serious.
No, you gotta be serious.
Come
bro.
on,
I am
come on.
fucking. Alright, my biggest achievement is being a comedian and being a single father
What about-
and raising two kings. That's
what about
not-
your chef?
My forget that's not my biggest achievement.
That's a
is
good look.
being a single father
That's a good look. That's a good look.
and
That's a
raising
hard role.
my,
It's a hard
my
role
kids,
to take.
and they never go hungry. That's my biggest achievement, more than even comedy.
Yeah, that's good.
Being an actual father.
Good.
I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, baby mother's life matter. Single father.
They never
You know
went
you're a
hungry because you're good at breastfeeding.
Huh? And I've adopted Chris as well, so
You never hear what he said.
What he said?
He said you've adopted him, but he was just rude to you. So you got
that's
right
why
to
that's
beat him.
happened. That's why
He
I'm just
he
collecting
said
the
that your
check.
kids never go hungry because you're good at breastfeeding. He said all now. He said like the big 7-year-old. so that topic was really you. You had the date girl come around and your son kick off the door. Yo, dad, come on, man, it's time.
That's rubbish.
That's what he said.
That was your biggest achievement. I like to laugh, but that's not funny.
Yeah, it's rude, isn't it?
It's not even rude. It's just dumb.
It's foolish.
Because when he's saying that his teeth were so big, I'm thinking, look at this big teeth cuss. How could Bugs Bunny be cussing me? But I said, you know what? Let me fucking Roger Rabbit. But let me just do this.
Yeah. I was made redundant in 2012. And then from then I said, I'm not going to go back to work. I'm not going to get back into the rat race. I'm going to live my dream. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to I wanted to take my DJing from a hobby to a earning, you know, so I did it. It was hard.
You used to play vinyl?
Yeah, that's where I started off.
Okay.
But that was as hobby.
I know you have enough run come up.
No. Listen, I started DJing in 98. 98, you were still in school, bro.
No?
Well, you was
98 I when Reggae Boys got World Cup
98, you was school age. I just left school.
I remember.
So that there was something I wanted to do, but you know, like work was always more important to me. Like I needed to make money and provide for my family and whatever. So 2012, I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. It was hard, bro. Like there was times when it was mad. There was no bookings, but you know, like you feel like giving up and getting a job. But I just stuck with it. And yeah, fast forward to now, like every single week I get booked. I've got some great contacts. I've been abroad so many times. Could be about close to 40 times.
Go up on White Yardie tour.
Been on White Yardie's tour. That's a big achievement.
Of course.
This podcast.
Because it come from
This podcast is a fantastic achievement. I think, you know, like us coming together and making this happen. So,
why feel it coming together?
Bro, you can buy everything you want. But yeah, so I feel like I feel like the growth from the start of the year, from the start of the decade to now, like just believing in myself and just, I ain't made it yet. You get what I'm saying? But I've done well and I've managed to live a decent life from it. So
anyway, what's the best achievement for this fucking year, 2019? What's your lot's best achievement for this year? Yeah.
It's the podcast.
Whoa.
I would say the podcast. Definite. And not getting any girl pregnant.
Does that mean you have that same achievement every year then, eh?
Yeah, that's a great achievement. Not being a dad.
You're not done yet.
Yeah.
When this come out, they still have about 2 weeks left in the year.
Achievement for the decade as well is not being a dad.
No, yeah, that's my achievement this year is that I never having second year. I mean, not second year. I'm not going to give my first. I've never had no more youths, and I've been barebacking, so that's a good achievement for me. And
Pull out king.
Yeah, and I've had that's like 1 STD for this year, so I'm good. That's my biggest achievement.
So you're the pull out king.
Oh,
just don't swim.
Did you have like did the STD go to your eye and that?
That's not even STD. That's
STI.
That's SDI.
You want to talk about that?
No, we talk about
Yeah.
Speaking of STI,
you guys, that porn star that came on the show when I was not here, I've saw some people sent me a video that it's not a video that she's hiding.
Yeah, talk about a porn star. But last week you never want to talk about Miss Universe.
I don't say
so wait, last week you diss Miss Universe.
I never diss Miss Universe.
And talk about
I never diss Miss Universe.
Mr.
Universe hasn't been on the show. That porn star has been on the show.
It doesn't matter,
You've
but
met
you
her.
want highlight.
You looked in her face.
You want highlight.
In the same, you've breathed the same air as her. I don't.
I hear a microphone she used.
You understand? So
yeah.
My thing is that she came on the show and now she's got an STI in her eye. it rise up, but it never came from the eye. Because I'm thinking that a man must have busted in her eye or something, but it was in her pum pum and it reached to the eye. So I wouldn't know what kind of what kind of STI she has.
It's the way he's saying it.
How does it reach from your pum pum to your eye? What do you have? What has she got, you guys?
She might have touched her pum pum and then rubbed her eye.
That's not might have. She said it travelled.
Wait, that eye stuck, yeah?
I'm not involved.
Is that trade?
Actually, their bum's leaking or something.
You know what? Yeah,
I'm not involved.
I think
Yo,
the
listen, man,
reason
like-
that it's probably being brought up is because when she was on the show, there was a bit when she was talking about how clean she is
Yes.
and how clean porn stars are, and that
Yes.
in fact porn stars are cleaner
Then the
than
average
the
Joe.
average girl. So obviously for her to come out now and
You understand?
say
She
that
wrote it on the caption. She goes, "It happens in our industry," but she did say, "Yeah."
No, but she
we're
said that the
cleaner.
industry is the clean. Yeah, I watched it back and she was saying that the industry was one of the cleanest.
Yeah,
You get me? And then I've never known. She said it's cleaner than people on road, and I've been around some dog shits, but I've never heard they've got.
Anyway, let's move on from that. Man. Let's move on from that.
I've never heard no one get no dose in their eye. As a yardie, then would say, "I'm such a bad luck kid."
So that's a
bad
recap
looking.
on one of the
So I want to say the
While you talk
podcast.
about that anyway, let's big up Tony and what's her name? Tony and
Well, she got a dose.
no, the one who win Miss World from Jamaica.
Oh,
St.
because
Thomas.
we're talking about doses
Yeah,
right now.
no,
So she got this Tony got a
no,
dose right now.
No,
Okay.
so big up to she. Yeah,
Miss
Jamaica
Jamaica.
win Miss World.
Oh, that nice girl. Oh, she's beautiful, man. Yes, I love her, man. I actually did vote for her myself. I'm thinking, you know
You
what?
cannot vote, you idiot.
You didn't vote for no one.
In my head, I'm saying she must win, blood. You understand? And when I saw her there, and you know what I liked about it, she was so beautiful when she won. She just like she didn't expect to
Nobody
win.
no believe it is. It don't make no sense.
Yeah,
But
we
you know what? You
don't
can't hear the
believe
lie.
it.
You can't hear the
What
lie.
lie are you talking about?
You can't hear
You
it.
don't care
Yeah,
about
so
no
don't
Miss
make-
World.
Cut it
You
out,
never
cut it out,
say
Ceesix,
anything.
cut it out.
You never say
From what I
anything.
saw, from what I saw,
Yeah.
the Miss Nigeria was like the support for her.
Yeah.
Was really good. She was genuinely happy for her, and she supported her. And I think that a lot of people saw that and thought, that's the energy you need. Even though we're competing, we can support each other.
No, it was good.
Yeah, it was. So big up to Tonya because, as I said, man, she's done Jamaica proud, and she's just a pillar
Fuck
of
off.
greatness.
Please,
You've
fuck
changed your
off.
tune, but no, I
I've
respect it.
changed of tune to what?
From last week, you was
Miss
like,
Universe. I said because I fucked a girl and her pussy was big like the universe. So anything
Yeah,
universe.
but you
no, what
said
I'm
that
saying
any
is,
of them
you
women
spoke
are
about,
no
you spoke
good.
about beauty
No.
queens in a certain way, but
You said-
but you're speaking differently to this.
No,
You said they
So
could
no, I
be.
respect it, and I retract it. You've retracted.
I've not
Yeah.
retracted nothing.
You did.
You
Last week you
you
talked
spoke
about
very
how
bad
what she
about-
gonna do? Inspire girl them figure buy
Yeah, what
more
I'm
weed,
saying.
said she
more
could be
Instagram
nice.
whore.
She could be
Ooh.
nice, but she might
Yeah.
have STD. She
Want
might
to
have
doctors,
chlamydia.
you even claim that she have STI, but yet with the attack.
But Miss World, who just won, she can do something for the population. I know this.
What
Tonya-
bigger, the world or the
What do you
universe?
know? What can she
What
do
bigger,
then?
universe or world?
We're in the world. We're in the universe.
But what is bigger? What is bigger,
The universe.
or?
But have you been to the universe?
Yes.
Hold on,
Then
hold
you
on,
go
hold
there.
on.
In the
Hold on,
universe,
hold on.
idiot.
What makes you think the universe is bigger than the world? And what makes you think it's bigger than the world?
Because them say the universe is made up
Them
of
say, why for them say?
What?
What makes you? Do you think the universe and the world is the same thing?
The universe is outside of the
So who
those-
competed from outside? Then?
Them have some girl that come from Mars
Some
and
alien
Venus.
girl. That's not
Venus.
the- that's not
Well,
the
it's a woman
universe.
from Venus, right? So they have some woman that come from
So you
Venus.
say some alien. So basically,
avatars.
so basically, you're saying to say Miss Universe is an alien.
No, she beat the alien. Them. That me say.
No, you said she's an alien.
No.
Don't
And that's
retract.
why I did vex
Don't
last
retract.
week, You
Don't
vexed
retract.
last week.
So
No,
basically,
she come from
Miss
South Africa, how she be an alien?
Who's South Africa?
So, what
Do you get,
the idiot say where you say a while ago?
Look,
South
listen,
Africa, what?
I'm retracting a bit, but do you lot believe in aliens?
Huh? You're not retracting. You're
I'm kinda-
you're
I'm
We
diverting.
spoke
digressing.
about that before.
Oh, have we?
We had a whole topic.
Oh
we had
yeah,
a whole
we did,
podcast
innit?
on
Oh,
Anyway-
sorry, but that's part of the podcast.
Anyway, what's your best podcast highlights, you guys?
it. Alright.
For me,
Can I say the worst? We can say the best or worst.
Say both.
any of them. Alright, for
Well, I
me,
want to say my worst.
my best one
Well, let's do the best first.
are
Let's do that. I think we should do worst and then go best.
Yeah, this is
think
the
so?
worst.
Yeah. Because you don't really want to end on a high. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So let's talk about the worst.
Yeah. My worst is the Ceesix acting like a real prick.
Yeah. My worst is you.
That's every.
No, don't
No, my worst
don't
is
do
you.
that.
That
Don't
is
do that.
not a podcast.
No,
That's
you
every
see what I'm saying?
podcast.
You are talking about that is a personal
Podcast,
thing.
yeah, but it's podcast
Because-
highlights. The highlights.
No,
is
we
when
say
he-
what has been your worst podcast.
No, let's
Him.
Let's address it. Let's address it. Let's address it. Because you see what it is, yeah? Dizzle doesn't understand what a podcast is. Because he comes here and he just chats the most shit and he wants to bust the most jokes. He thinks it's a comedy show. He thinks that he's doing fucking Friday night at the Apollo.
Can I
But
say
he's
something
not.
to you?
No, you can't. I'm speaking. Right? So what he does, he comes in here and he chats the most shit. And he's the oldest. He's the oldest. He wears glasses. He's supposed to be quite sensible, but he's fucking not. He's an idiot. And he comes here and he makes himself look like an idiot. And then every week he gets
I make
vexed.
it myself. You're the one getting vexed in the fucking elf top, you cunt.
That bit was cut out, so no one knows I was vexed. You're
But
vexed.
now we know. Now we know. Fucking talking out. You got candy on your fucking top. Fuck off, you cunt. Try that next week, not this week. You can't fucking rub me out now. You're looking like fucking Santa's helper. Fuck off. No way, Santa's helper.
All right, cool. So let's get back to the question.
Oh god.
Go on. You're.
The worst.
Yeah.
The worst. I think the worst episode, was. I think the worst episode was probably the porn episode with the porn star. I think it was. I just felt like I just didn't enjoy it, to be honest. That was
You
my
didn't
worst.
enjoy
episode.
her?
It was
I
was.
didn't enjoy the episode.
It never felt like a podcast. It felt more like an interview. That's
Yeah,
why.
it wasn't really my
And I know a lot of people. Well, not
And plus,
many.
you weren't there, bro.
I think maybe like one or two people never liked the way how me they talk to her and say certain things because they feel like must be a bit rude, but I wasn't being rude. I was being truthful.
Just being honest,
You
yeah.
understand what I mean? So maybe that, but
No, but fuck
So
that
my-
because at the end of the day, it's justified
No, you
because she got
fuck that, not
fucking
me. Why?
Because she got rascal STI in her fucking eye. Yeah, no one's ever had that in the world. Yeah, so right now anything she gets, she take it literally. You understand what I'm saying?
for me, my worst podcast
No, but she's brave.
is one of the early ones.
Sorry.
Them.
Give
It's
me
the-
that.
I feel
What's
like
that,
the
Mr.
first, maybe first two or three, because we were still learning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We was arguing a lot. We were always talking
Talking
over
over
each
each
other.
other a lot,
Yeah,
yeah.
so those were some worst ones for me because I don't feel like there was a lot. we never get to hear each other clearly. Like we never give each other time to talk. Everybody. I think even with the first one we did in there, so we had like 3 people that talk one time and be a
That
different.
can't be because we was learning. It's a learning curve.
So that's why I
man.
said those were the worst ones, the early ones.
Yeah,
'Cause I feel
but-
like
yeah.
I feel like overall we ain't really had like a bad one.
No.
Yeah, like maybe one of the worst ones would be like 1 and 2 of the short one that we did as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we never get to put
When
out
certain
a
man
foot.
just get up and go vex and go on like and throw their dummy at the
Everyone's
fucking
got
front.
up and walked out. Everyone's
Yeah.
got
I
up.
haven't.
You're the first one, bro.
Yeah.
Got up and fling your
Episode
hat.
2 or
expose
3.
your picky head and fling your hat down on the floor. Ah! Started going on like a madman.
Oh no, they see that. That's
Do you remember that? You
Yeah, I
was the
remember
first
that.
one to lose your. You was to lose your marbles.
I'm a bad man, you know.
I've never been this. I've never been violated. Check my resume or whatever.
Resume.
Check
Man, we went high
resume.
pitch.
Check my resume like he's walking around with
Man,
bad
we're
man.
high
with
pitch,
a
no?
bad man
Check
CV.
my resume.
With a bad man CV.
Look on the reference them.
Every
Ceesix, you right funny.
every time you bad a man,
Signature.
you know, every time you bad a man up, you say, "Oh, by the way, can you get a reference?" Check him, bad him up, you know. Oh, check my resume. Foolish.
But it's right for you to take the piss at me, but no one can't take the piss. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is different. It's different. This is different.
You're a giver.
You're a taker. That's even worse.
Wife it.
Yeah,
all
wife
over
it,
that
take it,
food.
innit?
Give
Shut
her, so
up,
they
man.
both give her
Well,
a
I give her
take
the
over
take
there.
over this.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut
It's
that
the
bit.
top and bottom.
I'm gonna cut that bit. I didn't even realize.
No,
what I
you
just
ain't
said.
cutting nothing.
Yeah, you call me a. Nah, yeah.
No, you ain't
Why?
cutting nothing.
Nah, got nothing.
Nah, why for that? Still.
Mine was probably when I went to punch Shabba in the face a couple times. No, let's be
You
real.
ain't punching no one in the face, Chris.
I went to punch
He
him
said he
in the face.
wanted to. Shabba used to trouble him, you know.
I wanted to punch
Ooh,
him.
why for the trouble him?
Nah, Shabba, there was like in the early stages.
That sound like some big people. Yeah, them big boy, they love trouble. They look up picking them and have to watch them.
in the early stages, big up Shabba by the way, but in the early stages, Shabba used to pick on Chris, and And Chris used to, when Chris walked out that time.
Yeah,
that was my favorite episode.
Is that your favorite?
Cause we them time I sit over that chair there, so Chris then at this chair, and Chris did just get up.
You give me the money.
I'll give him.
Oh, he tried to, when Chris bopped out like a dickhead.
That's one of my favorite. Can you know why one of my favorite? Because we never expect it. There was no like sign for say him a night, I'm gonna get up or anything. He just get up and go out.
Yeah,
and we just carry on. And you come out and go talk to him, but we carry on.
You know what it was? You wanted to go doodle. Because you come back with lighter.
Either that, I remember. He left the gym and never finished a full rep.
Nah, because them times,
go back.
them times there was a disrespecting. Every time I was trying to chat, blood, man won't let me speak.
Why'd you talk like you closing your thing? I ain't talking about that, man.
Come man's out here, innit?
But you know what that shows though? That shows
job when him have muscles.
That shows that everybody
have a 6-pack for him job.
That shows that everybody has like taken this podcast personally, and I've wanted to walk out at some stage. Because everyone has been vexed.
Yeah.
Everyone has been vexed.
I was vexed, blood. I was vexed that day.
Everyone's been vexed to that point.
Yeah.
Me, I've been vexed few times.
Yeah. You've been vexed. Hey, there's one obviously.
Bomber club finish no man.
No, that there was fine, but like we've had some. Listen, the outtakes. If we release the outtakes, it would go like that. Would go viral, bro. The outtakes, Yardie. Hey.
But you always get vexed.
I get vexed, yeah, of course I get vexed.
Every episode.
Every. You know why? Listen.
When you don't get vexed, I feel like we had a shit podcast.
Yeah. All right, but listen, you know what it is, but you enjoy it, right? You listen, we had
because I know it's not coming to fisticuffs.
Listen,
so you must know you know I realize. I can't make you wind me up because we're not gonna get to that fight.
Why for the man make you wind up?
You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna get to that fight stage. So you're just gonna wind up yourself.
Explain something.
Let me explain something.
We know that it's never gonna get to a fight. Shall I tell you why we know it's never gonna get to a fight? Because the time when you jumped up and fling your hat down and going on like a madman, when I stood up and said, "What?" You run off like a pussy. And I knew instantly this will never go nowhere.
He'd next to me.
You got scared, bro. You realize you
I've never been that's more like why you hiding next to me?
And you just cowed down like, forget it then. All right, forget it.
He's like, hold me back, Chris.
You're a good actor. That's why you're gonna make it. Cool. You're gonna make it.
But the wickedest thing is, but the point is, like, I'm gonna be real, yeah. This podcast, yeah. What? Obviously, we're all different characters, yeah. We're all different characters.
I ain't no character, man. I'm a bad man.
All right, yeah, that's your character, yeah. So we're all different people, isn't it? We're all different people, and the way we deal with each other, like as I say, it started on tour.
Player one select, bad man.
Remember, it's on tour. It started from a tour. It started on tour, and you lot knew that I'm very passionate, and I get kind of wound up quick.
Yo, I never know on tour so you're passionate. So I don't know who are you there on the tour. I don't know who and him was in which room getting passionate. Cause me never know someone passionate.
Do you know what passion means, bro?
Yeah, I do. I'm only joking, man.
Do you know what it means?
Yes, I do.
Spell
passion fruit.
Spell passionate.
Passion fruit.
If you spell passionate, I'd
passion fruit.
All right, there you go. So, obviously, you like everyone's got their own character, but on tour we realized, you know what? Me and Dizzle are proper chalk and cheese. We get on well, you know, because it's like my big brother, but like I hate him.
Yeah.
But I got enough love for him, but I hate him. So it's like, wow, you know, that's where the truth.
That's the life of Dizzle. Everyone hates him.
Everyone hates him. But no, listen, you know what makes it worse? Some people always onto Ceesix like, oh, you're always this, you're always getting mad. Then they come to the live show, and then they say, like a few people have said to me, now I see, now I understand why you get mad. Because it's only when I'm trying to have a proper conversation. When we're running joke, you're the best person to be around. Your energy is like amazing. But when you're having a serious conversation, you're the worst person to be here.
I've seen Dizzle, yeah.
You know what we should have done? We should have sent you to the fucking. We should have sent you to the House of Commons when they were doing their and make you piss off conservative. They might have lost.
At Dizzle's birthday party, blood. He's got a bunch of people that love him. But this brother cuss off everyone. He cuss people. He'll make people cry. and they still come back and sit next to him.
Someone call your birthday dinner.
Yeah, but
Why do
the
you have to
thing
do
is,
that?
I don't care because you're a wanker, right? You are a wanker, right? You cuss off people, you cuss off people, but at the same time they hang around him because he's one of the ones you hate, but you still, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's the type of guy he is.
But that's Ceesix.
No.
Love him as a brother, but I don't like him.
Yeah. That's the truth. It is what it is. He's the worst person to be around, but he's also the most fun person to be around.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why they
he's the
stick around him.
That's why I will punch him in his face, but I don't want to not be his friend. So he's just gonna.
You know, I'd duppy you after. So I wouldn't want you to. I wouldn't want you to punch me in my face.
What would happen?
It'd be C. There'd be no six.
Oh,
C. It's the C. No EE. The C.
The C.
You see C.
Okay. I hate you still. To be honest, I think if I thumped in your face, I would thump some intelligence into you. Next minute, Dizzle's on the podcast. Hi guys. So on today's episode.
So you'd want that for me?
No, I don't. That's why I don't thump you.
There you go.
I'm trying to, because I know you.
No,
I know you're dropped on the head as a you. I'm not trying to correct that. I'm gonna leave that little twitch. You know what I mean? But that's your character.
Oh,
You came
so
out feet first.
maybe him real
Come on, like this.
maybe
came out
his
feet
nickname
first.
was Dizzy.
Yeah.
I know like get dizzy
yeah.
a lot.
What was your nickname?
Eh?
Fuzzy.
Yeah,
Fuzzy Jones.
yeah.
Fuzzy beer. Fuzzy beer.
That's right.
So your worst episode was, mine was the porn episode. Yours was a couple of the ones at the beginning.
Yeah.
And
Couple
yours,
ones with Shabba in it.
and yours was.
That's you just chatting shit. I'm sticking with it.
Thank you.
Probably the Love Island one. You hated
you.
that one,
Yeah.
and you walked out because you didn't.
Yeah,
like
you walked
Love
out.
Island.
See, you walked out as well. You should have got punched in your face then.
Yeah.
What about?
Anyway,
so
no.
what's your favorite episode?
No, that's what I'm going to go.
Sorry.
I'm going.
Sorry,
I'm
wank.
bringing it back.
Anchor. I just made it.
See, that's what I'm saying. When I'm being serious now, you're calling me a wanker. What
No,
so what
you
should I
never
walk up?
serious. 'Cause you're the
Should I
anchor.
do my fucking fit
Man say
and my
you're the
jaws?
anchor wanker.
No, don't diss me. Because you see, I'm here as an anchor, and now you're just taking me for some fucking dickhead, like I'm some pussy.
The man might take it for a ship anchor one.
I'm just saying Ceesix. I'm just Ceesix. Out of the blue for no reason. Vibes killer.
You lot laughing, yeah? You lot laughing? I said, fucking no more fun. Yeah, alright.
Anyway.
I come in my big elf to have fun, and then you lot piss
No,
me
but
off.
that's what I'm saying. It didn't.
You can't piss me
No,
off.
but
It's mad.
can I say something to you?
Me and Vex dressed as the elf.
Yes,
Is shit.
I don't mind you getting vexed.
It's being shit.
100%.
Standing there, look.
But being in that top,
I can't take it.
I can't take it
Cause look where the
serious.
belt there. Why the belt there halfway?
I'm saying.
The t-shirt
If you had a night top,
Why
so
is
all
a
the
belt
vex
on
was
a
getting on
t-shirt?
vex. It's
with a hoodie on or something.
yeah,
It'd be alright.
yeah. If it was a hoodie and wear it, we couldn't take it. But you was very
Oh,
vexed.
look where it say else with attitude.
You know what it says?
Okay.
I didn't even see that.
And the worst thing, and you got the
Else with
stick on it still and
attitude.
everything. So no, we're guaranteed. We
I'm
know you're
sorry.
vexed, and we respect that 100%
It might be
million
safety
percent.
thing
No
on
disrespect
your
to
side
you,
as well.
and this is me talking from the heart. But we can't take you serious in the elf top.
It's alright. It's alright. I'm not gonna get vexed again anyway.
You can't.
Even when he got up and started bopping out with the elf top.
And it's like,
Man's bopping hard with the elf top.
it's like Father Christmas trying to go on bad. And he's in the suit, switching on the man. What? Man, what? Are you like dick?
You got a beard and everything.
Yeah, we're seeing Father Christmas.
Say no more. Say no more.
Trust
Say
me,
no more, say no more.
we heard you and we respect everything what you said,
Say no more.
but it was the top.
Yeah,
we
I hear
can't.
you,
It's not
I hear you.
feasible.
What's the favorite?
What's the wins?
We're not do it.
What's the wins for this year?
No, favorite episodes.
No, we don't get. Don't tell me what
We
the
do
fuck
it already.
you do.
No, we
done
did
it
bad
already.
episodes.
Mr. My favorite was when you walked out.
Yeah, but I didn't. You
So
did.
what your
I
favourite
said
be?
my bad. My
What's your
favorite,
favorite?
probably when,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
wait,
you did.
wait.
You see what I'm saying? No, you should have had it on point.
The Stormzy one.
That's your favorite episode.
Yeah.
I'm sexist too.
Yeah, sex
From-
with
from
Stormzy.
You wanna have sex with Stormzy? Why have sex with Stormzy?
No, cause no, you dickhead. It's when you was cussing and saying we ain't switching to Stormzy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that was I think that was one of my.
Because I said
favorites.
there's so much. To be fair, I can't really single them out because that'd be unfair to the podcast for me to single out one specific show. When to me,
no,
all
in
of them,
fact, my
shut the fuck
favorite
up.
one was the
all of them
dildo
was my
one.
favorite.
The dildo one. When you said about the dildo, the way I laughed was a belly laugh.
Yeah.
That hurt me, blood. Not the dildo, but
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what we're thinking.
One said,
Can you?
one said the dildo one
You understand?
was a belly laugh that hurt me.
You understand? And then not bringing our outside thing into the podcast, but you did send a dildo in the group.
and that looked like it hurt.
You understand? Because the man was coming at speed.
Yeah. No, in terms of my favorite, I enjoy them all, to be honest. Even much as we argue and whatever, I enjoy them. But the later ones, the last 5 to 10 have probably
been the best
for me. Like I think because we've started.
We found our feet. I reckon.
We found our feet, so it's getting there.
Find our feet.
The one when you spoke about not finding your way when you got lost in Orpington, that was funny.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that one there. But yeah, I enjoyed them all, to be honest.
So what's the wins for this year, you guys? What you can say that
overall, winning? Like just us or
your whole life
this year?
Man said, wait. This is what can't take you serious. Earlier man said the decade 2019.
I'm reading what the fuck is there, you cunt.
Then the man said
don't persecute me. You saw it in the group. Why you never fucking
don't ever cuss my anchor shit.
Listen up. You're supposed to look on it and say that no make sense.
You're trying to find anchor. You're trying to find
terrible anchor.
Listen up, Chris.
I don't give a fuck.
Him no look on it and say that no make sense.
I know they're trying to find.
I think that's for every in general.
I know, but I'm reading what here because you can't read and see. I'm reading what's here. You illiterate piece of shit.
But you read and not understand what you read.
Because you don't know how to
know
write
English.
In your own words.
You don't. Your ears are telling you shit.
But I know what you said a while ago. You see that right there, so was his real. I saw him.
And I bet you understand every word.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
He said you need your drugs right now.
Blue bus piece of shit. Anyway, you blue bus piece of shit. What's the wins for this year?
No, you dep on the blue bus.
Yeah, you dep. You was the blue bus. You was the driver.
Yeah, exactly. So me know you still take the blue bus.
No one picked him up. He drove himself.
That's right.
He said he was going for so many years. He got his own bus.
That's right. I'm gonna pick up the one like that. Remember, him used to wipe your mouth, you know,
with the helmet on.
I idiot, man. You know how to see a badge thing
from you.
Yeah.
All right.
Go on.
Wins of this year.
This year, sure.
Yes, this year.
Not for your whole life.
No,
this is not necessarily. Well, how it was put in the group was for in general. Like if we was to look over 2019,
what were the wins for
any
people?
like in general? Like if you look back and say, right, you know what, 2019, I would remember 2019.
I'll say Conservative winning. Fantastic. Now we can get Brexit on the go.
Fuck's sake! You caused this.
What? Why can't I have an opinion?
If that's your opinion, then great.
Thank
bro.
you.
Great.
That was a good win.
Great.
Did you fucking vote?
No, because I knew Conservative was gonna win.
And you lot was getting onto it. Remember, he was getting.
said,
why you vote?
No,
why
it
you
wasn't
vote?
me.
It was a pointless.
It was him.
Yeah,
for what?
And Kane,
yeah,
making us feel like we're wastemen for not voting.
You are.
But you wasteman because you voted and you lost.
Bare hours in that queue.
You're not talking about that part. Your whole day was fucked ruined because you went to the polling station. You know what I mean? Polling
Let me tell you
station.
something about that. I'm gonna tell Ceesix as well. It doesn't matter if every single one that we vote, whoever them want to win is going to win. Them just make we feel
that we have choice.
Power. Cause first thing first.
Did I not say that?
Yeah, the people them are put on them vote with pencil.
I said that at the live
pencil
podcast.
We can rub out.
I know, dickhead.
I said that at the live
I'm
podcast.
still happily go there and grab up the big old pencil and
smart Ceesix as
look,
well.
I voted. See people are snap and post them vote with the pencil.
Big smart man like Ceesix. You should know about the way the corruption of the world.
And you use a pen or mark.
You should know about the all-seeing eye.
It doesn't online.
Let's speak this then. Like, if everybody voted, then there'll be a reason for us to then have we can.
Everyone did vote.
Let me finish, bro. Like they know by the amount of people that
never
didn't,
answer for that. Go on.
They know by the amount of people that didn't register to vote, so they know the demographic of people that are voting. Look at that. If all of the inner city kids,
what do you do?
I think he sat on the chocolate. If all of the inner
like
city,
you had one of them moments where you had.
That's what it looks like. Well, I know
you just want me to kick him in his face on the
podcast. Go on,
yeah, if every single inner city person and every single ethnic minority, everybody voted and they were all registered to vote, then they would. If the result was exactly the same, and then there'll be this argument. This argument that you guys put across would be something like we could then say, you know what, we know this was the highest turnout of votes, and yet the results are this
You're
way.
just saying that
No, I'm explaining. It's the same way when Obama went up for president, he had they know that was the time when they had the most black vote ever. Black people didn't vote as much in America until that. Do you get what I'm saying? So when they come out and vote, their voice can be heard, but we can't have that argument. Under it's an assumption. It's not.
They did come out and vote.
It's no, bro.
And they voted for fucking Tories.
No, bro. You didn't vote. I'm saying you didn't vote. You didn't vote. You didn't vote.
No.
So all the 3 votes for them still not count.
Bro, listen. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying if everybody that didn't vote voted, and you know that we voted, and then this argument would make we'd have an argument for it.
Okay.
Right? No, we'd have an argument. I
understand what you're saying.
It's like saying
if all of we in the room was the only people that in the world are in England, and in that room they had another 4 people, but the more in here so voted, and we know in here voted, then you can say, oh, and them still win, something right there, so. But with what I say with your argument for me is this: the people them who been voting for Conservative are all outside of London. Outside of London is little small villages with about maybe 50, 60, 100 people. You know, small. Remember them living spaces. Them
live in a bubble.
It's like one block of flats in a estate right now. Probably have more people than one village outside of London.
We was never gonna win.
Listen to me now. Listen. So all they do is they'll be like, oh, okay. Them have knows that people that vote. All right, go make up some name out of this little village now and just fill it up. Yeah. How old is your? Yeah, man. Just say Sally have all 20 picnics. Sally make all your 20 dead picnics. Them are your dead. Trust me. Then we make up votes.
What you're saying is this. What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
Of course it does.
No, you know it don't make sense. Because it's like saying
it doesn't make sense.
It makes sense because
Yardie strikes again.
Watch this now. It's the population of England, right? I don't know what the population of England is. What is the population of England? Do you know?
What it is 8.9 million.
What's the population of London?
Oh, that's 8.9 million.
Alright, so
it's about 15 million.
The UK is
in London 8.9. I checked it on Google last week.
So what I'm trying to say is outside of London, if you look on the map of when you see when them show the voting
66 million.
Alright, so when them show the voting,
in England,
yeah,
in England,
66 million.
And they only got 8.9, and that's only outside of London.
London,
it's black.
every major city.
Yes,
it's tiny in comparison to the amount of people that live.
But London, Birmingham, London, Birmingham, Manchester, those areas will have a big population more than the little small village there.
Listen,
Bristol will have a big population than a little village like Farnham or Aldershot.
But that's only if you compare it to that village. No, but you're comparing every city's population. If you put all the big cities, the inner cities, and you put them together, and then put the rest of England, the rest of England would outweigh.
But what I'm trying to say to you,
do you get what I'm saying?
No, but I don't. I feel like if you put all of the big cities them together and combine their total, it means that there's not that many.
I'll tell you why we never win. No, we never win because there's not as much people like. Remember, majority of people are white outside of London. Because they're blinded by patriotism.
This is not a black and white vote.
Patriotism blinds them for England. They want this Brexit thing done,
bro.
So they're gonna vote
Conservative.
Voting, that's why they want
a big mouth. No matter what happens, if them decide next election, them want Labour for win.
They're gonna do
Labour's gonna win.
That's what I said at the podcast.
If they want Rastafari win one, Rastafari go win.
You're the smartest man here.
Hold on.
Let me tell you. No, hold on. I'm gonna explain. You can't say that. You can't say.
If Rastafari was to win, if Rastafari was to win, what you would tell me then? You would tell me say whole heap more Rasta in England than people.
What we're gonna do is listen.
More Rasta than Balen.
Let me explain something to you. Because you're saying I'm smart, so I should understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying to you is we cannot have that argument and not vote. That's like saying there's no point in me going to school today because I'm gonna get in trouble. You don't know you're gonna get in trouble unless you go there. No, so when you go there and get in trouble, you can say, I knew I was going to get in trouble. But saying it's going to happen and you don't even make an attempt, you're speaking in something that we can never prove because we haven't tried. If everybody put the vote in and then we had the result. We can say we all done it,
Everybody
and now,
did though.
bro, it's not everyone did because you fucking didn't. So not everyone.
So
did.
why would you even vote?
I saw more
Why would
people
you even-
listen to what I'm saying.
this
Listen.
election than I have seen in previous elections go and vote. I have seen
bro,
it.
this election is proven. They firstly, they don't have December elections. This one is a snap election, and they know that the numbers for this election are lower. They know they know the amount of people that registered is lower than the last election. It's the less people voted here than they voted for the referendum. Do you get what I'm saying? All I'm saying to you is you cannot have this argument.
Which year them do election, pan?
Well, they don't. It's not a set
No,
date.
which
but they
year
usually-
them did it on?
They did it last week,
When? Which date?
the 12th.
But
Yeah,
why
what
you
date?
vote?
What day? What do you mean? What day? Like?
So, I don't know. Was it Thursday or something? It's the 12th.
But why would you
Thursday.
vote for Corbyn anyway? He's not a nice
Bro,
guy.
let me explain what I'm saying because I want you to understand what I'm saying to you.
It's
Listen,
like a Wednesday.
let me explain it. Let me explain something to you. Yeah?
People have
You
things to
cannot
do on
have
a
this
Wednesday,
argument with
Hard to
you
get a
cannot-
babysitter
bro,
on a
listen,
Wednesday.
bro. Please. You cannot have that argument if we don't go out and vote. It doesn't make sense. And another thing that someone said, why do black people here don't vote, but back home in Jamaica and back home everywhere they vote? They take their politics
there's
of their
only black
country.
people.
Because
Really?
because
Because
they
why?
benefit
Take
from
it serious.
No,
Bro,
because
listen,
a
the
lot of
people-
violence. A lot of violence.
What? No, but what's the
Are
violence
we
for?
fed up? bro?
Violence
The
because if you
system
don't
shag
vote,
up.
them will kill you.
What's the violence for?
Because if you don't vote, them will kill
What
you.
is the violence for?
If-
Because they take their politics serious.
No, because
the-
them want. It's
Bro,
just,
it's because
it's
they
just
take-
for say, yo, it's just for me. Say to you, say, go shower man win, and you go say PMP win.
No,
that's
it's
And
not.
the politicians
It's
and
not
they
half
can't
of the-
them up,
No,
really.
tell you, half of people in Jamaica will vote. Them just vote for follow fashion.
The point of the matter is
Facts.
They vote, bro.
Not
the
that
point
facts,
is the matter.
real facts.
They vote. They vote. They take politics a lot more serious.
No.
And
The,
enough-
the thing is, you have to understand.
I'm gonna tell you the next thing.
The-
Enough police
wait,
station
one
get robbed
second,
too.
bro. 1 second.
Enough police station get robbed.
All right. Do you know
Bad
how
man
much
run up
people?
in their
Do you
teeth
know
for the whole
what?
box.
You know what? You lot are just. This is your democratic right, bro. You got people are dead for this. You know. Some people. There was a time when black people weren't allowed to vote in this country, and now we're allowed to vote. Us just turning up our nose like we're too nice to vote. It doesn't make sense, bro. All
I
I'm
just
saying is
say-
it doesn't make sense.
You're just trying to
No.
find a way because you went down there.
No, I'm not. This you can't clown. The thing
know
is,
why?
you know,
Clown,
let me
we're
explain
not
something.
clowning.
Let me
We're not
explain
clowning.
something.
Why
Let me
is that
explain
to be a clown?
something. You can't say you can't laugh at me for voting. You
can
cannot,
because
no,
you
you know
went-
what it
you
is
took
because
out your time to go and vote,
I
to
took my
lose.
time
I
to
don't
go
do
and vote,
politics,
but you don't stand for nothing. As a grown single father
What's
living
that-
in
what, 'cause I-
England,
'cause I
don't
don't-
stand for nothing.
He does. He stands for his
Don't
children.
stand
Innit?
for
Because-
nothing.
because
No,
you mean
no,
what-
no,
what
no,
do
no.
you stand for? 'Cause you
Don't
wouldn't
stand
vote.
for nothing,
Yeah,
bro.
he
Oh,
stands
come on,
for-
stop
he
dissing
stands for
people
his
because you
children.
wouldn't
It's
vote.
not this, it's not this.
That's
It's
that's
about
on you.
learning.
Every man you vote. Cause when you in your house and at dinner time, you try and decide on a vote, make a vote.
Bro,
What
you
have
can
for
stay
dinner.
there. Like, you know, again, when we talk about being grown men, like, let's look at it like this. We cannot be putting this message out to young people, our children and young people coming up, that it's no point in voting. There's no point in even learning anything.
But
There's
the
no
rain.
point.
The rain.
That
But
is
the
a
rain,
loser's mentality, bro. That's a loser's
They ain't
mentality.
blood.
It's a
And the
loser's
politicians
mentality.
and they guns,
It's
them
how-
are
what-
brain.
what has voting done for
so
you?
when they
And
say,
they
Can
what
they
has
call
voting
when
them
done
they
for
as
you?
say-
support? They kill
when
them.
they
They
say-
take it out. They all of them are the same thing.
bro, please.
It's a politics,
Man's
sorry.
talking,
Alright,
innit?
cool.
And you're just
Sorry,
singing
my
down the mic.
My bad, sorry. I'm sorry. Every
It
time I
doesn't-
hear something, it sounds like a tune. I have to let it off.
Yeah,
So,
but when you're
you know-
singing in the mic, it doesn't make sense.
Sorry.
But, like, you know what? At the end of the day, you lot just sound so immature.
Why? Because we don't vote.
Because yes. Yes, you sound immature because you actually don't stand for nothing. You
I
actually
do.
don't stand for
I
nothing.
stand for myself.
You actually don't stand for nothing.
So what do you stand for?
You actually don't
Democracy.
You actually don't stand for anything. What about if they said tomorrow, black people are not allowed to vote no more?
Then what can we do?
What-
We can't vote.
How would you feel?
I don't care.
I won't didn't count.
Somebody like
I won't
this,
don't count anyway.
Conspiracy theory time again, yeah? Check it out. Like.
Conspiracy
You
theory.
know what?
Hold-
Black man's got a talk in this
hold
country.
on, watch this,
They made us
Dizzle.
look like we got a talk.
Yeah.
Ah,
a
exactly,
fucking
that's what I was
word.
gonna say. Just
This guy here,
imagine,
like,
just
we got
imagine
talk. Innit?
that
We
was the
got
whole
one
We
thing.
ain't got
word.
no talk, C6.
Why do you
We ain't
think?
got no talk.
Wait, you're only saying conspiracy theory.
Listen, man, just like check levels. Maybe it was a thing of, all right, go and go vote. It's the vote, yeah. But as I said, they knowing whoever they want to win is always going to win.
100%.
The
There's
fact
no
that-
way
The
Corbyn
fact
was
that
gonna
they
win.
still pencil marking and pencil. You know how much time me used to write in a pencil.
Yeah,
and
why
then
would they
me
do
glimpse and
pencil?
see the answer. Me in a class and see, glimpse and see all the
Jesus
bright
knows
girl
why.
and put the different answer for me. Just rub out the pencil and put the next one.
It's true. Why would they do pencil, Mr. Ceesix? Why would they do pencil if it's such a serious thing? Pencil means you know when you set up a diary. You know when you set up a diary, you say I'm gonna pencil that in. That just means it's just. I can rub that out.
Have an app where everybody just press.
So you're gonna pencil in a vote.
All right, let's explain.
What does that call
upon foot like
without doing this conspiracy theory thing?
Theory.
We're gonna do that argument.
But why are you trying to rub out the conspiracy theory?
You've asked me a question, and without the conspiracy theory, no one actually knows. A conspiracy theory is a theory, so I'm gonna give you the answer that the politicians will say. I'm not necessarily saying that it's the gospel truth, but I'm giving you an answer other than someone else's theory. Yeah. But a pencil's lifespan compared to a pen's lifespan, the amount of usage, they last longer. It's easy. The more people can use a pencil.
Are you really giving science on a pen and pencil?
Let's bring your own pen.
No, let me explain something. You can bring your pen.
Yeah.
You can bring your pen. If they're providing the pencils, they're providing something that can last for the amount of people that are going to use it. Sharpen it, use it, sharp. A pencil's lifespan is a lot longer than a pen. Bring your own pen. And
why does that pens in the book is?
I don't know. I don't go to
They could have put a pack of them liquor on this.
I don't go to the bookie, but in theory, if every single adult that had the right to vote exercised their right to vote, then there's not enough bookie.
All right, cool. All right, that was my win. What's your win, Yardie?
But conservative is your win.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you believe in the conservative?
I think conservatives are very good for small businesses like myself.
It's the area
they're very good for businesses.
It's the area that he lives in. You have to understand.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about their manifesto?
Yes.
What do you know?
That's a good one.
You know it's a bloody good one. You're gonna say now I'll get cheap pasta again. Like
Come on, Boris.
It's a bloody good one.
And you like SpongeBob.
I don't mind.
All right,
Two
cool.
10p extras, all right. I'm a conservative.
What I would say
I'm in the area of the rich.
Yeah, because why you can't be vexed with him because he's voted conservative.
No, but
Labour.
Listen, let me explain something.
Do you know anything about Corbyn?
What do you know about that little left-wing pussy?
He's a Semitic pussy. I've got Jewish friends.
Yeah.
Anti-Semitic. Fuck him.
I feel like you guys, like a proper like buying. I think the media. I think
because you think that politics. Sorry.
I think the media destroyed Corbyn. Like I think the media put a load of stuff into people's mind. Firstly, I'm just gonna say this. Firstly, you fucking shit, man. None of you don't know anything about politics.
I do.
Chris,
can I say something?
No, let me finish my point. You don't know nothing about
politics. No, but you
politics.
said the Corbyn, they destroyed, the media destroyed Corbyn.
Yes.
The media destroyed Trump. He grabbed women, but because there's no worse person got destroyed more than fucking Trump.
No, he didn't.
He said it out his own mouth. I grabbed them by the pussy.
Yeah, but this is not
and
America.
they still made him president.
This is not America. This is not America. America had a black president. So let's not talk about America because America, black people went and voted. Let's talk about England, where we don't.
No one likes Corbyn.
No, but what I'm saying is, I believe
only you.
I don't.
Ceesix would have voted for you if you run for
Listen,
vote for you.
I think the media has told people, planted stuff about Corbyn that people dislike.
Like
Corbyn.
what?
Like listen.
Okay,
so hold on a second. Boris Johnson is racist.
But at least he's upfront about
Bro,
it.
he's been racist.
I like them upfront racist.
He's been racist. Yeah, he's been racist.
How?
And because he called black people pickaninnies. I cross the road when I see black boys.
I do.
Bro, come on, man. You know what? That's silly, man. You're raising black sons, bro.
You're
raising black sons, bro. Grow up, man.
And I hope there be kings that no one cross the road with.
Why? They will, though. They will. They will.
What I said, that?
You know what? Seriously, big and serious. We shouldn't have brought top politics into this.
All right.
It's the last show of the year. And you lot are just
right,
showing.
Let's move on from the
you're showing your fucking mentality, bro.
No, we're not.
You're showing your mentality.
I'm just saying.
You're showing your mentality.
Just because I don't want Ross Clark Labour and I say well done to Conservative, it makes man different. No, cousin.
I'm not your cousin, fam.
No, cousin.
I'm not your cousin.
No, cousin. Man likes Boris, fam. Them man, they're supporting man's business out here, cuz.
You understand?
Cool.
And your businessman as well. You should have done support Conservative.
That doesn't work like that. You could tell me something about the manifesto, bro. Tell me something.
Politics. Christmas, me don't want to hear about it.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
Christmas combat only once a year.
I feel a big win this year that I have seen.
Pissing me off, man.
We do what?
Anyway, we've got to wrap up. So,
Yeah.
Sorry to wrap
No, we're
up.
not wrapping
Yeah, a
up like
big
that,
win.
man.
A big
No,
win this year.
I'm telling you, so we've got to move on. I got one more
Well,
thing.
let Yardie say it's big win.
Time I said.
Let Yardie
Let's
say
say
it's
it
big
a
win.
fourth time.
And then you say it after. Come on, Yardie.
That one will cause argument, but I feel like AJ getting back the belts was a win still for him.
Yeah, it was a
I
win.
feel that was a big win for him. For go, I can get the belt car.
I think that was a big
I
win.
think that was the biggest W for the whole year.
No, for him, like
No,
for
but we're speaking about for the year. We've only got
the year.
one thing to speak about for the year. He chose Conservatives winning.
it has to be in the UK.
I also-
Come
Can
check
be
that
anything
UK
in the
what
world.
up.
Anything in the world. Yeah, that you think, you know what? I will remember 2019 for this.
So you're going to remember
Alright, so for
Joshua
me,
getting back his belt?
No. For me, definitely then would be seeing Giggs headline, having more own headline show in a
Big up
Wembley.
gigs.
Especially because obviously
Fuck's sake. That sound like he just
that
got
to me that's a big achievement for him, and I think it's a win for him as well. Especially because I think 10 years ago them even banned him from
Exactly.
going inside that building itself.
Pussy-os
Remember he was
didn't
meant to
wanna
go there
let
and do a
me.
show and then ban him.
Please, bro. You know, because when man's talking and you're singing in the mic, it just
Yardie does it all the time.
yeah, but what?
He talks all the time.
No,
over
you're
it.
Anyway, my biggest win for this year
So go on, finish what you're saying. Sorry,
It was gigs. Big up gigs.
is the big up gigs.
Alright,
And my
cool.
thing is, I want to big up Ceesix.
Go on.
I always in my life wanted to do a podcast, and even no disrespect to you, like, but I'm talking about he's made the dream. He's put in the extra work. He's doing this. He's made it. You get me? Everything. Big thank to you, lot, but behind the scenes, people, Ceesix has been doing majorly a lot. Yeah, I don't want to big up.
I appreciate it. No, but it just doesn't make sense. But making me a lot. I accept it, bro.
You're my English is fucked. But I appreciate you, and you. Even though I want to kill you sometime, I kick you on your little pink face. I hold it back, and I Pink Panther.
No,
I hold, and no, for real, you've made like a dream of mine come true. Like it's on my head. So thanks to all of you, like, and even the cameraman on big up Anon, because his name's Aman, but when I big up no man. I want to big up the cameraman as well, and I want to big up you guys. I want to big up all the listeners that made us possible. I want to big up every single follower on Instagram. Yeah, every single like button on our videos, every single view on our videos on YouTube. Every single body that talks about the Chalk and Cheese podcast, everybody that loves the Chalk and Cheese podcast, everybody that came out to the 2 shows, even the one in Birmingham, everybody that sees us and talks about the Chalk and Cheese, I want to big up you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
No,
Respect for
that was
that.
everybody.
About the ones that share it, you didn't mention that.
You were going to nitpicking?
But yeah, cause you're
Even the ones that don't like it, because you know you have people like on YouTube, the 2 fucking idiot degenerates that got fucked by their parents. Their parents got fucked by their own parents, and came out and they pressed the unlike button. Big up you as well.
What the hell?
He said people that unlike the stuff, he bigs them up too. All right. I think I've got a list of people. So, yeah,
You would have to do something different, innit?
No, I told everyone get this like.
I
be
did.
prepared. So yeah, big up. I want to big up all the listeners and everyone that gets
And be
interactive.
Pacific.
But I'm gonna big up.
Name
I
calling.
want to big up Amon, which is our cameraman.
Big him up already.
No, bro, shut up, man. It's not competition,
Oh,
bro.
sorry.
It's not competition.
The battle I did already.
You bigged him up, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Now I want to big him
But
up.
that's why I ask you first, so you get it out of the way. Shut your mouth.
Yeah,
now.
I want to
I'll
big him
let you
up.
with
I want to
this
big him
now.
up.
Why
He
you gotta
puts
say
a.
shut my mouth?
Because
But I'm not a dickhead, fam, so why you gotta say shut
You
my
are a
mouth?
dickhead. So shut
you
your mouth.
act like one though.
You are serious. You are.
The way
Your head looks like a dick, bro. Yeah, you should shut up.
why for that?
Yeah, you does.
Is that why you're drooling?
Anyway, bro, please, let me just do my big ups, man. So, I want to big up Amon, the cameraman. He put us a lot of work in, and you know, like, so whatever he needs, like, for us to do for him, because he does this voluntary to help us out, and I respect that. You know what I mean? Enough respect for that. I want to big up the studio, Savage Dan. He's helped us out a lot.
No man, we pay for
So,
it.
no, no, bro. He's given us, bro. I'm telling you, he's helped us out. Trust me.
I'm just left with you.
So shouts going out to I want to big up the DJ Tugsy for coming to the live show. Fiona Hall for coming to the live show. I want to big up the guest, we've had 4 guests on the show. First one was Catch Graham. When you walked out, she filled in. So shouts going out to Catch. Trix done a show with us. E Minor, is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big her up as well. And I want to big up Harmony Reigns for coming through.
And get some eye ointment.
Leave her alone.
I want to give a big up to Shabba who helped us start the
Shabba!
podcast. You know what I mean? Like, I can't rub him out. He was here at the beginning, and he, you know, but he's left. So big up Shabba anyway. And I got a few. There's 3 listeners here that I want to big up here. So SE Visuals, one of our listeners.
Big up SE Visuals.
Got in contact with us. Big fan of the show, and remade our logo for us free of charge. No one asked him to do it. He just done it. And
Got
it's
time
bad.
on his hands. Get a girlfriend though, my G.
Nah, man. Hey, listen. The logo is proper.
No, the logo's bad, but he's got time on his hands.
Yeah. Shouts going out to SE Visuals. So SE Visuals UK. Check them out on Insta. Make sure you follow them.
Yeah.
I want to big up Ashley. Now Ashley's a youth that got in contact, and when we spoke about the school governors, I said that, you know, we should be governors and do some more in our schools and stuff. And he got in contact and just kind of give me a story. Does some projects in Brum. You think he's from Birmingham. Graduated with a distinction for his masters. He's doing big things, but he's a big fan of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So shouts going out to Ashley. And Dipesh. Big shouts going out to Dipesh. He's a big fan of the show. He said that he gets inspired by some of the things that we talk about. This section. He gets inspired by what we talk about.
No one inspire no man.
Yeah,
Why if inspire Dikesh?
Yeah.
You gotta get African.
Bro,
Yeah,
you can say that. So shouts going out to Dipesh. And he also, bro, please don't take the piss out of the people that listen, bro.
You can't say Dikesh.
His name's Dipesh. Dip. Don't take the piss out. Bro, these are listeners, bro. You wanted to big up all the listeners. Stop dissing.
Yeah, but
people.
we said Dikesh.
You didn't think that, bro. Stop.
I swear to God,
All
no.
right,
I swear
all
to God.
right. Can I speak,
I
bro?
apologized.
So shouts going out to Dipesh. He got in contact, said that he gets inspired by the show. So shouts going out to him. He also designed a photo for me. So I respect that. So yeah, shouts going out to him. That's it. Bro.
All right, okay. So I wanna Yardie shout. You wanna do
What?
Alright. So alright, so yeah, I want to pick up a few people. Not much. Who's that? Big up Dulcie, big up Soca Bay, big up Miss Monroe Juice or whatever the hell you call yourself. But I know you guys are big fans and you always tag me in videos with the chalk and cheese, and I always sort of add it to my storyline. So I want to big you guys up. I want to big up the cameraman, already being bigged up, and I just want to big up everyone that's forwarding my stuff, you know, the videos. So actually one of the videos that went a bit viral, the one and I know that was due to the people them sending it and sharing it. So big you guys up, man. Chalk and Cheese is growing. 2020, we're coming for you guys. That's it.
Cool. See, big up everybody where I know say big up them too. The followers, people who have shared the videos and tell them people about we and spreading the word. You know what I mean? Big up Ceesix, big up Dizzle, big up Chris, big up Kane, him not there right now, but big up Kane come a part of the a new member upon the podcast, and yeah, unfortunately couldn't be here tonight because I'm gonna make some big money, and he paid. Big up Kane for paying.
Yeah, big up Kane
For paying for today. He said, yo, we're gonna pay fully for today.
Can I say that's the new rules? He's kept for next year. He set the precedent. So if a man gonna miss the show because of earning money, then he just give it back a thing, you know.
Alright, cool. You have no whole heap of.
You got enough things that
you have whole heap too. So you go and talk. No, hold on. Dizzle. Let me finish my big up. But
you always
stick up in. Stick up in.
He did finish.
No, I didn't. I did not finish. You say, yeah. Can I just? I
apologize if you never finished.
But you know me never finish.
And now you want war. Come and say me never know. So you tell me something.
How you finish if me never finish? So me say.
Go on.
He's the worst.
So, just go on now.
Who are the worst? Him though.
He's the worst.
Worst
anchorman ever.
Worse. Big up Chris for anchor in the shows couple times. You get me? Big up everything where Ceesix do as well. Ceesix do a whole
You're the best anchor.
Yeah, you're terrible.
Come on, please, man.
But it's him. The
Can we
man's
just finish
arguing
the
with me.
fucking show, blood?
The man's arguing. Why are you looking at me for?
Because you just keep talking.
I don't. If he's can't hear
You and
him.
your attention span.
Why are you picking on me? What? Pick on the Redskin guy.
Big up to the podcast progression me I deal with. Big up the cameraman. Everybody big him up. And yeah, big up to the 3 guests them we had on the show. I'm not think of 4 we had. I think of 3. Even though C6 said 4.
I named them, bro.
Well, me select 3.
Okay.
Big up to yeah, man. That's it, man. Big up to everybody, man. More progression for next year.
We actually had 5, but Kane was a guest, but now he's a member, so I didn't big him up still.
I did have a next big up one, I forgot. I actually did have
man.
an important one, so I apologize.
Shouts going out to everyone, man. The support's real. And 2020, listen.
Big up these Kira as well. Get a break from him when he come here. So.
Big up Mr. Anderson as well, because he always talks about he's the one that my Sweden connect.
Okay.
So he's the one that shows the people about the podcast in Sweden. So big up Mr. A. Anderson.
Yeah. And you know what, I'm going to say something, all of the feedback that we've got is...
big up Max. I've been it's my 14-year-old client. He listens to this.
Okay.
You know, big him up, man.
That's it. All right, cool. But we've got so much feedback from episode 1 right to the last one. We get feedback. It's taken on board. 2020, you're going to see what we're going to do with this podcast. All I'm saying, just keep telling friends to tell friends to tell friends. It's all about chalk and cheese. We're going to take it there, man.
So what will leave in a 2009?
We leave in
bullshit. Believe in arguing.
No, we'll not leave that.
That's a
something myth. I would want us to leave.
Go on.
For this podcast, leaving to is if somebody don't like a subject, Dizzle,
still get involved.
Let we talk about it. You can cuss it, but we talk about it.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, no problem with that.
He's not gonna change.
No, we're not asking for change. We have to change.
Come
on,
on,
that's a negative.
Short attention
that's a negative way of looking.
I won't. Can I say something to you?
That's
nothing to do with the suspension. That's nothing to do with the suspension. That's I'm here listening and I don't want to disrespect if I rate my peers them and my brethrens them and my dogs who I'm on there. If that's you're really saying this is very rare. Sometimes I can be a bit obnoxious, so I'm gonna be mindful of it. I'm definitely gonna be mindful of it. 100%. I'm not a pitney.
You know what you are though, Diz?
You know what you are? You're a short leprechaun with big teeth.
No, but the point I'm there is because
Dizzle's a man that you can tell to stop, and he will stop, and you want him take an inch, you take a mile. All right, why for that? But inch, you take a mile. You reel him out, and you have to reel him back in again. You go back out, you reel him back in. So he will stop for a while. But I know what this is.
I hear what you're saying.
He's a nutter.
Doesn't mean that we should.
I respect that. So it's for me to prove to you, look, that I've listened. Cool. I'll take that. I'm not gonna.
But what I say, it's not even that. It's not even just you. I just said that when we say that. But in terms of sometimes there's a topic where even me not really have no interest in it, and we might not even know nothing about it, but you know me, so I'm not gonna talk about it. So I feel like, because like you said, there's times where we've got feedback from people who listen and them say them get annoyed because there's a topic going on and them don't get to hear the rest of it. Because
Ceesix has said that, so why
yes, that may I say, no, but I try to explain is because
no, but he said they already covered that ground.
It's because there's a topic that you might not like or he might not like, so him do something for it can get bored. Sitting there for 10 minutes and hearing something you don't care about, you get bored at it. I understand it. So we just have to work on that.
I'll be mindful. If I hear some,
not just you, whole of it.
Okay, cool.
But when you talk about Cuba, me never want to talk about Cuba.
Why do you gotta do this?
Come you want to make a point, say it's not just you.
Yeah.
There's times and topics like when I talk about politics, I hate talking about politics, but me know him love it.
Yeah.
Him passionate about it. Him passion fruit about it.
So the poor people governor.
So me put my conspiracy theory onto it now for get engaged, because I'm going so bored and go.
Why for engaged, man?
But there's so many topics that have been spoken about that some of us dislike. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You look, when we was talking about porn, you and Shabba was so excited about your your memberships and you go to the porn clubs and all these things and you got all the DVDs and magazines, but that's not my life.
Why you got to add?
No, I'm just saying that
So
you
what
know,
if I
you
add
know
on
excited
the-
big
But
span.
so it's alright for you though, isn't it?
I'm saying,
It's
but
alright for you
that's
to
not my-
ridicule
No, I'm
and mock my life.
No, let me finish. I'm just saying.
Well, I can't.
I'm not mocking you. What I'm saying is, I'm just speaking about the
That's
point.
cool.
I'm speaking about the points. Like that's a topic that I didn't have great interest in, but we let it run. So we just have to respect each other's opinions.
Yes.
And as you say that, if you allow me to speak, I won't speak for long. If you keep cutting me, I will speak as long as I can.
Ceesix, I
don't
respect you as a friend,
don't
but I
know.
doubt that could
I
happen.
doubt that.
it.
Like how I said about Dizzle with you.
I see him say it.
It's not gonna
I
happen,
doubt
mate. I'm
it.
sorry.
I doubt-
I don't think he knows.
Well, he's
how
taking
to-
it on board.
Yes.
Why
let's
would you
just
take
hope
it by the
take
board?
But
see,
it's gonna be hard for you.
Why take
But
it by the board?
it'll be
No,
a
but
good
you
achievement.
tell me a time when you haven't cut. Tell me a time when I don't get cut. Tell me a time I've actually literally just spoke for 5 minutes and no one's ever cut me. You answer that.
Because you want to spoke for 10 minutes, Brigman.
No, answer the question. Why are you not avoiding the question?
Let me explain to you.
You're just trying to make us go back and forth.
Like you see, we're living in a world of the here now, and things that are long take like our attention span.
This is why you get cut.
Our attention span.
This
yeah,
is why him get
our attention span
God.
can't. Our attention spans are quite short nowadays. So
That's what we do.
when you
we do
speak,
30-second video. My video's done.
you probably will be. The way you speak is a 90s way of speaking. We'll be all right with that. But now we're in the later 2000s. Your style.
Do you know that no one? You know why no one will listen to you? Because you chat shit. No one. That's why you got walked out. That's why Shabba was rubbing you out all the time. That's why you
Why
have to
Shabba
fight.
rub
That's
you
why you
out?
have to fight for.
Don't bite.
I don't
That's
fight
it.
now.
Don't
I don't
fight.
fight now. I've
Don't
changed.
All I'm saying is,
I'm a changed
all I'm saying
man.
is, if a man is speaking, allow him to speak.
Bite with them teeth, the boy.
We are all grown men. Like at the end of the day, yes.
If he say that win a fight with a shark, you know. Yo, if you dive in the water and you see shark come towards you, just smile. I see it. The shark is saying, yo, we don't want none of this.
That's a good one.
He's such a kiss off. Look at him. Look at Dizzle kissing his back.
No, that was a good one.
Yeah, you can't even look.
Look at
Look at Dizzle. You can even see the teeth in the side of his mouth. Look.
But it's not me who said you got shark teeth.
I don't care. You're kissing his ass. I can cuss your teeth more than Yardie's.
So what? You can't cuss no one's teeth.
I can.
Your teeth is
I can
impossible.
cuss your
What do you
teeth.
want to leave
You can't
in
close-
2019?
See, even
I
your
wanna
mouth's closed.
leave. I want to leave Dizzle's
Leave your teeth. Then.
I want to leave Dizzle's teeth.
All right.
You know him there gonna say that teeth.
Happy Christmas, people. Podcast
Chris,
done for me.
I just want to say one more thing. When Chris's mouth's closed, you can still see his teeth.
Yo, I eat it.
But
Merry
podcast.
Christmas.
Podcast.
Yo, we can't sing a Christmas song.
Just before,
Come on, nah, man. Yo, big and serious,
I
man.
want Chris to sing us out for the year.
No, but we have to sing it in a Christmas style.
Yeah, Christmas style.
Don't
Chris.
sing Jingle Bells.
Let's sing the podcast.
chalk and cheese, we chalk and cheese all the way.
Pop, pop.
Oh, what fun it is to have on a mic and a open sleigh.
Whoa.
Oh, chalk and cheese,
Cheese.
chalk and cheese,
Pop, pop.
we chalk and cheese all the way.
Hey, hey.
Oh, what fun it is to ride what us say. Yay!
Why for the ride?
This your boy Dizzle Comedian. You've been watching Chalk and Cheese podcast. Stay tuned to next week. It's the best thing ever.
Chalk and cheese podcast. Put a podcast.